What's up, everybody? I'm back with another review, and today we're going to be talking about a company that I've actually dealt with in the past. I did a review on these cartridges before. Yes, they are needle cartridges, but there were some things that I initially found that I didn't like, and I kind of ended up deleting the video. And also, me and the company had, a few discrepancies. Anyway, so they sent me their newer updated cartridge line, and we're talking about these guys right here, WJX. Yeah. Honestly, these are like the most amazing cartridges I've ever tattooed with in 26 years of tattooing. And, you know, I know that's saying a lot because I've used a lot of cartridges over the years, especially since 2007, and since Cheyenne pretty much released cartridges, I've been using cartridges. So I've tried everything out there. I have like every cartridge manufacturer you could possibly imagine, like everything. I've tried every manufacturer. I get stuff sent to me continuously, and I shit you not, there's not a lot of stuff out there that comes close to this company. These guys really took a lot of time and put all of that into these cartridges. Like, I have to say that they officially killed the cartridge game. Cheyenne, T-Tech, Peak, FKS, like, all these cartridge companies, they ain't got nothing on these, I'll tell you that much. So, I'm gonna take the mag out. I'm gonna show it to you guys. I don't know what's going on with my focus here, but if you guys can see that. I'll have 3 little video clips that is from the actual company themselves, so you guys can see what I'm talking about with these cartridges. But let me pop this one off so you guys can see the quality of how these are made. And there's no company on the market that's doing this, These are so clean, and it even has a stamp right there on the little plastic that says 9 to tell you what size it is. The membrane is like the perfect softness or hardness. And okay, so I want to talk about the liners, because the liners are something special. And I've been working with a lot of cartridge companies out there, and I just want to show you guys what I'm actually talking about within the liner itself. Okay, so I'll pull out a 3 here so you guys can see. So the way that they've designed these now, and they used to be different, the tips kind of like edge out from the actual tip itself. And the way that they're constructed is just absolutely amazing. The construction, the quality of these, everything about these is just amazing. They can hold like half a cap of ink, like maybe a little cap, but literally, like, you get so much ink in these that I could probably pull a line from someone's neck to their toe, which is crazy, with one dip. And that's something that you don't see in any other company out there. I'm sorry. The other thing is, a lot of times with cartridges, when I'm tattooing, let's say I'll dip into my ink cap, and I find that I have to dab the cartridge off or shake my machine so that that extra excess of ink just, gets off that cartridge, and I could pull my lines or whatever. With this, it's just perfect. I don't have to do that at all. And if I try to dab it out, nothing comes out. The ink just stays within the cartridge itself. So it's something that I guess I have to just show you guys. Let me plug my Numa up. I don't know if you guys can fully see that, but literally going to show you what I'm talking about. One second, guys. Let me put on some gloves. And so I'll stick some barrier film right here. Fill this ink cap up. Alright, so see if I can have you guys see what I'm talking about over here. Okay. Alright. Look how much ink this cartridge accepts. And when I come out, there's no excess. Like, it's crazy. Nothing is dripping anywhere. I'm trying. Nothing. All the ink stays, and literally, I can just do so many lines. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'll have a little video clip within this video itself so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. By far, the best needle cartridges I've ever used. The quality of the needles themselves, the sharpness of the needles. They are not cheap, I will tell you that much. They are definitely worth what they cost. 100%. These are the only cartridges that I want to use from now on. I mean, other companies can send me stuff to review. I'll try it out, review it, but for my daily tattooing and for the stuff that I do, dude. Like, there's another thing. I was talking with a friend of mine who's also a tattoo artist, and I told him I haven't used like number 12 tapered needles for the longest time. And what I mean by number 12 is the actual millimeter gauge of the cartridge needle itself, each single needle. So number 12s are 0.35 millimeter, number 10s are 0.30 millimeter, and number 8s are 0.25 millimeter. So normally I tattoo with all number 10s. I like number 10s because the actual gauge of the needle is a lot thinner. It penetrates the skin a lot easier. I'm able to do color layering, color blending, even saturation, and I like using number 10s for my liners. WJX sent me some number 12s. I was very iffy about using the number 12s because sometimes they're not as sharp as you want them to be. And I found that with certain number 12s out there from certain companies, I kind of have to push into the skin more than I would want to, and that causes more trauma to the skin than I would want. So with these needles, they're just so consistent throughout everything, not just from going from needle to needle, like for depth-wise. For example, like if I have my mag set to a certain depth and I turn that on and I switch between a mag and a liner, the depth is the same for the needle coming out for every single needle. And every single needle that so far that I have used, none of them are burred at all. And I check all my needles with an eye loop, always. It's very important to buy one of these to check your needles. You can get one on Amazon, you could get one on eBay. It's just the jeweler's loop. That's it. Very simple to use and comes in handy because sometimes you'll start a tattoo, you'll start pulling a line, and all of a sudden you get a blowout or a little blowout or something, or the ink's not going in correctly. You're like, what the fuck is going on? I don't get it. And most of the time it's because you didn't check your needle out and you didn't look for burrs on the needle or problems with the actual structure of the needle themselves. A lot of companies, nobody's perfect. That's, one thing I can tell you. All right, so this is the review for WJX. If you guys are interested in these cartridges, go out and buy them. You will not be disappointed at all. These are the most amazing cartridges I've ever tattooed with. Like, everything about them is just absolutely amazing. And I'm not just saying that because, they sent me something for free or whatever. I'm literally I went out and bought like 10 boxes myself after receiving some samples because, they work and they do what they're supposed to, just throughout everything. Solid saturation, lining, blending, gray wash, whatever. Whatever kind of artist you are, these needles are amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed that review. That's for the WJX cartridges. These are available through their website. I'll leave a link. And go out there and buy them. And if you like my channel, please subscribe, leave me a like. It helps me out. Thank you guys.